Secretary said Antony Blinken, continuing his trip to the Middle East, reacts to Yemen's Houthi rebels unleashing a barrage of drones and missiles targeting ships in the Red Sea. He says the ongoing attacks are forcing thousands of commercial ships to reroute and causing consumer prices to go up. White House Correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Tracy, in Bahrain, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken also said there have been hundreds of attacks since November on shipping in the Red Sea, impacting more than 40 countries. He says Iran is aiding and abetting those attacks. The Houthis had been warned before to stop.
Discussing the Houthi attacks, Secretary of State Antony Blinken tells reporters,
we had the biggest attack, UAVs, missiles, just yesterday.
With ships having to take a different path and pay more for insurance.
And that gets translated into higher prices for people for everything from fuel to medicine to food. It's disrupting supply chains. And so it's having a real impact on people around the world.
The Houthi attacks forcing the United States and British navies to shoot down the projectiles in a major naval engagement. 18 drones, 2 cruise missiles, and an anti-ship missile were downed. At the White House, this responds to the latest Houthi attack.
U.S. vessels, commercial and military, and dozens of other merchant vessels were transiting in the area of this attack. Had they been hit, innocent lives very well could have been lost.
Mike Summers from the American Petroleum Institute is concerned about the conflict. He discussed the dangers, later telling us what's at stake.
So the real risk here is there are about 18 million barrels of oil every single day that flow through the Straits of Hormuz in the Middle East. If a hot war breaks out in the Middle East, those oil supplies are at risk. And there could be a significant price shock if we're not careful.
And as Israel pursues its war against the Hamas terrorists, today in Ramallah, Secretary Blinken also met with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas.
We talked as well about the importance of reforming the Palestinian Authority, Palestinian governance, so that it can effectively take responsibility for Gaza.
And back to those Houthi attacks in the Red Sea, John Kirby, the National Security Council spokesman, also said today he called those attacks unlawful, reckless, and escalatory, and he added the U.S. does not seek conflict, but will discuss with its allies the appropriate next steps should the attacks continue. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.